Abhishek is with us. Yeah, Abhishek.
हेलो शुभम भाई, थैंक यू
Am
सो
I
मच
audible,
भाई।
Abhishek?
यस भाई।
Yeah. Okay.
थैंक यू सो मच
So
भैया,
thank you very
आपने
much.
अपने
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reaching out to me on LinkedIn. Acha, before we start, whatever you are
जी।
comfortable, you don't have
हम्म,
to give all the details. Whatever you are comfortable with, please let us know.
ओके
Where you started your career, where are you from, and
ओके ओके
where you stuck. Mhm.
ओके। सो भाई, आई एम born and brought up as a birthplace of Lord Krishna, Mathura. I've done my engineering
Wow.
from Hindustan College of Science and Technology. It was a
Mhm.
tier third college. But after from the campus placement, I've got a chance to work as a .NET developer at CSG International. I've completed my BTech 2017 to 2021. So but due to the less CGPA, I mean, I had a couple of gaps, but on campus, I was pretty
Mhm.
good enough to land a job at a product-based company. CSG wasn't product-based,
It was a
so
product
I'll get
base.
yes.
Wow.
तो उस टाइम
Oh,
पर
okay.
फॉर्चुनेटली इनफ उतना डीएसए नहीं पूछा जाता था। आई स्टिल रिमेंबर देयर वाज लाइक अ 4 to 5 geek for geeks most frequently asked questions like reverse and array,
Mhm.
what's the difference between local variable and a global variable। उस टाइम पे इतना ही डीएसए था। देयर वाज नो लीड कोड, कोड शेफ कोड फोर्स वाज नॉट सो मच एक्टिव, आई वुडंट से, बिकॉज हमारे टाइम पे ये कह देते थे कि जीएफजी कर लिया, हो गया। अब तो चैट
अच्छा.
जीपीटी और स्टैक ओवरफ्लो, मेरे टाइम पे स्टैक ओवरफ्लो होता था, अब तो चैट जीपीटी वगैरह आ
Mhm.
गया। तो मैंने सीएसजी में जून 2020, सही एग्जैक्ट डेट मैं बताता हूँ, 25 जून 2022 से लेकर मार्च मार्च सॉरी, इट्स नॉट मार्च, इस जून 15 2023 तक मैंने काम किया है। सही 1 साल 2 महीने
Mhm.
एग्जैक्ट मुझे याद है, जिसमें शुभम
Mhm.
भाई केटीज वगैरह में मिलती थी। तो मुझे याद है मैं जावा ही पढ़ के गया था, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, और उस टाइम पे कोड जावा,
सब
इफ यू
लोग
नो।
सब लोग
हाँ, इतना ही करते हैं।
हम लोग भी थे।
तो बट
कॉलेज में तो
हाँ
जावा ही
हाँ
करते थे।
हाँ, जावा तो मेरे को सीएसजी में आके मैंने जो डॉट नेट के स्टैक्स थे, मैं उनके बारे में अवेयर हो चुका था, लाइक डॉट सी शार्प, डॉट नेट एम वी सी, एडियो डॉट नेट, वेब फॉर्म्स, एंटिटी फ्रेमवर्क, और है ना, और क्या क्या होता है, लाइक एंगुलर फ्रंट एंड में वाज यूज है, अब तो
एपीआई
रिएक्ट चल
वगैरह।
रहा है।
अच्छा,
हाँ,
एंगुलर में
एपीआई
क्या?
वगैरह।
हाँ,
हाँ, एंगुलर में
बहुत अच्छा,
बेसिकली
बहुत
जो
अच्छा।
एनजीएस डायरेक्टिव्स होते हैं ना, लोड बैलेंसिंग में,
हम्म।
लोड बेंडिंग करके एक
हाँ।
टॉपिक होता है। बहुत ज़्यादा
हम्म।
एंगुलर नहीं, लेकिन उतना बोलते थे कि मेरी
बेसिक
सीनियर
आपने देखा है,
डेवलपर।
कंपोनेंट वगैरह कैसे?
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ।
हाँ, ठीक है।
तो और उस टाइम पे मुझे केटीज वगैरह दी जाती थी। एप्लीकेशन का नाम होता था एमएनएम अलर्टिंग, और मेरा जो प्रोजेक्ट्स था, ऑल्दो कहते हैं कि हम रिवील नहीं करते, बट इट्स बीन एन अराउंड 2 years, तो मैं रिवील कर देता हूँ बिकॉज आई लेफ्ट
हम्म,
द कंपनी। तो
बिल्कुल,
वो
कोई
अमेरिकन
मसला नहीं। हाँ।
अमेरिकन एयर लाइंस जो क्लाइंट थे हमारे। तो मेरा रोल बेसिकली वहाँ पे उनका जो डिज़ाइन और कोड की स्क्रूनिटी वगैरह, प्राइवेसी को
हम्म।
वो करने का होता था। तो बेसिकली मैंने वहाँ पे मुझे एक हमारा कम स्टैंड अप कॉल के बाद एक वो होता था, फोकस आवर, डेव फोकस आवर, जिसमें हमें जीरा करके एक प्लेटफॉर्म होता था जिसमें हमें
हाँ, हाँ।
स्टोरीज वगैरह में मिलती थी। तो
हम्म।
मुझे याद है 2 चीज़ें होती हैं डेवलपमेंट में, एक प्रोडक्शन डिफेक्ट, एक डेवलपमेंट डिफेक्ट्स। सो वहाँ
हम्म।
पे स्टोरी हमें असाइन होती थी, तो वीएस कोड में हमें चीज़ों को या कोड को समझ के उनको इम्प्रूव करना होता था। पीआर वगैरह हम रेस करते थे।
पीआर रेस करते होंगे आप? हाँ।
हाँ हाँ। तो उसमें सजेशंस वगैरह उस टाइम पे मिलते थे। तो मुझे याद है, आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर्स दो डेज व्हेन आई डिबग अराउंड 1 AM, 1 or 2 2 PM।
हम्म।
मुझे याद है डेडलाइन सर पे होती थी स्टोरीज की।
You
हम
might not believe,
हाँ हाँ।
since you raise this up, even today or maybe tomorrow, I have to spend at least 3 5 hours on my thing. So it is very normal. But as I see now, you pretty much had a good career as a beginner.
ओके।
I mean, you got into product and you started. So okay, हाँ, फिर आप when did you when you had to leave the organization?
Okay,
when that
okay,
happened?
okay, okay. So I'll tell you very genuine and a honest answer why I've left the CHG. मुझे bro, I was born and brought up within government family. I mean, all of them are working in
Oh.
the government sector.
Mhm.
But तो वही
Acha,
था एक
Abhishek, a lot of people are from different states. So if you're comfortable, can we speak in English?
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Okay, no, no
Yeah,
issue.
yeah. Okay,
Actually, my
okay.
family background, my father and my grandfather, all of them are
Mhm.
working in the government sector.
Mhm.
So one of my, I mean, my jijaji had given me the recommendation, "Okay, bro, why don't you, try your luck in the government?" Because earlier I was remembered, he have gave the very genuine reason that Abhishek. Uh, at the end, I've seen many of the army personnel, they also join the corporate after 15 years of service, so there is
Mhm.
no age gap. So
Mhm.
first try all those things. Uh, first you'd have to try firstly those things which has a very strained or a time limit, so at least you have to
Mhm.
try that. But bro, to be very
So
honest, I'm saying
if
that when I about to
if I can
okay.
recall correctly, you had to leave your job in 2025.
No, I've left my job in 2023. 2023 to 2025.
23.
Yeah. So thereafter, I've, 2.5 year,
Mhm.
2 years, I prepare for competitive examination like ARO. In UP, we call as a Sahik Samiksha Adhikari with a designation in UP
Okay.
Secretariat.
Okay.
But it was
Mhm.
completely, leaked by the state government. Many candidate protest at the Sachivalayas, I mean the state government. Okay. After that, I went for the state CGL also. But वो भी उस पर भी
It
काफी
didn't work
टीचर,
out.
इट डिडंट वर्क आउट, टीचर्स में मार
Okay.
वगैरह पड़ी है ऑल्सो
Okay.
रामलीला मैदान
Acha.
में.
So now you want to, come back to the industry once again.
Yeah, yes.
And one review I'll give you, Abhishek, your communication is good, I have to admit. Second thing is that your base is not bad, your base is strong,
Okay,
you know.
okay.
So I think currently you are stuck that you might be facing that discrimination that why 2 3 years of gap. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah. So first of all, it's not a mistake. By no mean we can call this a mistake. It's a very genuine thing that you wanted to try, which you or your family, or no matter how you got influence and you wanted to. That's totally fine. So Abhishek, what I can suggest now is like to get something. First of all, don't discriminate based on the company
okay,
size, profile, and all. Whatever company, whatever package they give, try to get into the industry first.
okay,
And since you already have some experience, I don't think they'll go beyond below 8 to 10. I don't think so. It's not. I mean, it's not a industry where you'll get 10,000, 15,000 rupees a month or something. You'll be getting something which will be not very good, but good enough to survive. And the most
okay.
important is that you want to come back. So that is also the key,
Yeah,
which
real
you
key.
must be looking at now.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So what's your approach? I want to understand first your approach, then I'll try to see
Okay,
what I think.
okay. So, Shubham bhai, as you might aware that I've gone through, used some AI tools like ChatGPT. So before reaching out to
Mhm.
you, I've gone through the entire tech stack and the sequential order of learning the .NET full stack. So in C Sharp, I've covered up to the OOPS concept, but I was aware that there are a couple of concepts which you know. Are you there, buddy?
Yeah, yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Continue.
Okay, 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 okay. So basically, there are a couple of concepts which I've left out. I've learned C Sharp up to OOPS concept, like abstractions, polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, method overloading. So these are the I've covered up C Sharp up to the fundamental.
So
After
when did
that,
you start learning? I mean, again,
it's okay. 1 week ago, not more than
1 week.
that.
Okay, so you've just started. Okay. So now,
Okay.
first of all,
So
don't rush yourself. Don't rush yourself. Okay.
okay,
Create a 3 to 6 month of plan. Okay.
okay,
Since you already have the basics, so plan 3 month. 3 to 6 months will be more than enough. And I'm assuming, see, a lot of companies where, let's say, we are in slight fortunate way, because we don't have career gap. So there are a lot of companies we discriminate, right? size of the company, budgeting, and all those things. So we don't go. A lot of people don't go. They are totally okay with the career gaps. And nowadays, I have seen a lot of big companies also offering this. If let's say a medical issue is there and all those things, you can avoid mentioning that you were to prepare government job. You
Okay.
can say like there was some family or personal issue.
Okay.
Just you can mention like personal issue is more than enough. You don't have to go
Okay.
into detail. If let's say HR pushes you, then you can say like, I wanted to, I was good in all this general knowledge and things, so I thought of giving it a try. But since that didn't work out, I realized that IT is the one I prefer, something like that. Okay, so you have just started C sharp.
Okay, yes. After that, I've gone through some basic concepts of .NET Core Web API, where I've learned just now before coming into this meeting. I've gone into the concept of middleware, where I've run the three different pipelines. The first one is run, second one is use, the third one is map. So
Hmm.
basically, I've understand that if we want to add the contest into the pipeline, we use the use keyword, and
Hmm.
after that we will try to if we want to terminate the pipeline, we use the run keyword. I mean
Hmm.
app. I mean it's a app dot run dot
Map.
set a map, yeah. And if we
Hmm.
want to match into the key value pair, then we use the third pipeline called map. So after that, I was about to start the concept of model binding and the filters
Hmm.
also. So
Okay.
in this sequential way, I will start it. After that, I will gonna start like entity framework, SQL, and one ADA.NET. Bro,
Idiot.
my question. I mean, then you know the reason why I'm stucking right now is I'm not aware about what sort of projects I need to, because when I have gone through the YouTube tutorials, there was a
Hmm.
famous YouTuber. I guess you might even aware about the name called Kuved Kant, I guess.
I'm sorry, I'm not aware of it, but maybe.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Kuved Kant or some one of my friend also, he recommended me you can go through the YouTube course called Web Gentle also.
Okay.
Uh, buddy, can I take your 1 minute if this application allow me to share the screen? It is
Yeah.
okay.
I hope you are
Uh,
not sharing any content because
no,
that
no,
might be
no,
against
not at,
YouTube's.
no, no.
Huh. If personal thing, yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay, just
Hmm.
give me the minute. I'll share you the resources where I'm learning so that
Hmm.
okay.
Do one thing. You can put that in the LinkedIn. Okay.
Yeah,
We
sure.
will go
That
through it.
I'm on.
But
Okay, okay.
since you raised a very good point that how uh, you want to justify that I was not just sitting idle, I was doing something, I was creating some projects. And when you'll explain those projects in the interview now, I think
Hmm.
half of the battle will be won. Okay, so let me give you some project idea.
Okay. Yes.
Whichever project you create now, don't
Hmm.
create in a isolated way. You
Okay.
use C Sharp, .NET Web API, Angular, SQL. On Azure side, definitely please add Azure as well. Okay, it's a very
Okay.
simple thing. It's just an tool, you can say, and there are several services which you can club in the same project. So I already have created since you pinged me, I created some personalized project for you. One, you can start with employee and access management system. I'll share this resource to you so that you
Okay.
can go through it. Okay. So
Okay.
one is like employee and access management. Okay. You can create a use case like it will be a HR style of internal tool where roles, approval, audit, how many interviews have gone through and things like that. So on backend side, use .NET Core Web API and Entity Framework Core, front end Angular, okay,
Okay.
SQL to let's say store the data of candidates. You can use SQL and few Azure services, let's say Azure App Service for hosting API and Angular application. Then
Okay.
Azure SQL database to push your data on Azure. Then Azure Key Vault where you store the secret keys and all connection string. These are very small things. When you do that now, create multiple Google account maybe, or you can go buy with uh, what we call that pay as you go. It won't be
Yes.
very expensive, but try to go with the free plan, free one, and that will be more than enough to handle all the things which you are learning right now. So application insights, Azure ED, all these if you integrate, it will be really good. So one is employee and access management system.
Okay.
Second, I thought of you working on e-commerce order and payments simulation, where you should
Okay.
integrate the payment service as well. Okay, and after 2 to 3 months, I would suggest you not to start giving interview unless you're 80% prepared. So wait for one to two
Okay.
months at least. Okay, you already good at C sharp basics.
Yeah.
Brush it up. Good basics on web API and all. Brush them as well, and
Okay.
then start creating these projects. Parallelly, start giving interviews. If you are given any chance, any package, any company size, don't look anywhere. If they are allowing,
Mm,
just go ahead. Okay, so one is e-commerce, one is employee management. Then you can go with inventory and warehouse scanning API. Okay, so inventory is where we manage the stock, what is incoming, what is outgoing. Barcode scanner you can integrate. These will now completely change the way you're gonna explain and push all this code, all the project onto Git,
yeah.
and put it
Understood.
exactly at the front of your Git, not Git, LinkedIn. So whenever somebody is scanning your profile,
Mm-hmm.
or even post these links on your Naukri profile as well, resume. These things are amazing. I mean, see, you have slide the long, not very long gap, 2 to 3 years, fine, but the only question or concern usually the HR or company have now, that will he able to adjust again in the industry? Will he able to you know recall all the things, or he's just faking his experience? So I
Okay.
won't suggest you to fake your experience. If you go through 3 to 5 projects now, you'll be so strong in basics now. Very recently in Hitachi, where I'm working,
Mm-hmm.
a guy had 18 months of career break because of some family issue.
Okay.
His father and mother met with an accident and things. So after 18 months, he didn't face any problem, because these days a lot of layoffs are also happening. So HR
Mm,
is
that's
not
true.
asking too much that why you didn't work and all those things. So you can manage with that.
Okay.
What else? Any anything else you are facing or you feel?
Shubham bhai, there are two questions I had in my mind. The first one is how much DSA is required for specifically .NET profile? I mean, how much? I mean, it's there any lead code style types of question it's asking in interviews, or some high level of DSA, or the basic stuff is more than enough to land a job.
uh, Basic to medium level of interview question you have to face, because see, chances are less. I'm not saying impossible. Chances are less that you're gonna get immediate call. You'll start getting immediate calls from big MNCs. So mostly you will be going with startups and
Mm-hmm.
companies where usually people don't prefer to join. So they usually go with DSA. So you have to have basic to medium level of DSA problem solving skill. So do at least 2 3 DSA every week. Start with arrays, string manipulation, and then you can jump into arrays, 2D arrays and all, but not more than that. Basic to medium. I will
Basic.
share all the coding questions I have faced. You know, I'll share that with you on LinkedIn.
Bro, I need three types of help from your end. Okay, and not three types of, but I mean, the first one is, would you please share those DSA questions? Secondly, could you please share the link of all those projects which you have mentioned just right now? Because it is quite easy
Yes.
for me to at
No, I'm
least,
gonna share all the.
yeah,
I'm gonna share this PPT itself, so that not just you, others can also take help of it. Because I've given the use cases as well, uh, how you can plan these things.
okay,
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna share all these project ideas, and I've also given the use cases, that how you actually gonna integrate all this. So
okay.
I will definitely.
Second question, Shubham bhai, I had it. There isn't technology like I've called Blazor.
Mm-hmm.
Is how much? I mean, is this genuinely relevant in the current market, in the current scenario? Because I have received two to three.
Unfortunately not.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I've received around 2 to 3 HR offers. Not if, they reach out to me on the LinkedIn. They have rejected me just because I'm not aware about the Blazor one. So I thought to ask
Okay.
someone who had a pretty good idea in .NET.
See, Blazor is the only problem with Blazor is now that it is
Mhm.
abstraction over abstraction. It is so
Oh,
abstract that you don't have to literally do anything. It's very much like Python. So you
okay.
use Python when you have experience, but when you're starting with Python as a language while you're learning programming now, I think
Hmm.
half of the battle you're gonna lose because everything is
Hmm.
in library. You just have to do some
Library.
few
Hmm.
clicks.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that doesn't work. So because of that, I would strongly not encourage you to go with
Okay.
Blazor. But I think spending 3 to 4 hours is more than enough with Blazor.
Okay.
Blazor is a very easy thing. You can have it like you can mention like I have worked on it. But
Okay. So,
if you're
okay.
really
So,
gonna do something on UI, do Angular. It will be really easy.
oh,
You'll feel like you are transitioning very easily from C Sharp to Angular
okay. And
through TypeScript.
WCF and WPF are also required or
No,
not?
no. Only for legacy projects, maybe Capgemini, Accenture, big companies. They might ask
Mhm.
few questions. Only most max to max they'll ask is like, what's the difference between Web API and MVC, WCF and all. Max to max, nothing more than that.
And X
That's more
unit,
than enough.
N unit, X unit, N unit.
Testing side, you can do that. It's very easy.
Yeah.
So you can do one thing. Whenever you create a project, na, create a separate
Mhm.
project for testing as well, so that you
Okay.
basically help them understand all these
Okay.
things which are side project, which are easy to understand. Try to accommodate more and more because see, you have an advantage that your style of talking and everything hasn't changed. You still look like an IT guy who is peacefully communicating, respecting client value and teammate. So these things are your advantage. You have basic understanding of programming language, uh, application and all. So that is already there. So you don't have to feel that I'm totally out of IT. Okay.
Okay.
So with that confidence, if you start now, I think you'll get there. I believe you will get there.
Yeah.
What
Thank
else?
you so much. Nothing, buddy. Actually, my family, I mean, those stuff somehow, give me the negative aura.
Oh, they
So,
do. Ignore that. Ignore that. I'm telling you,
okay.
even in my personal life or somewhere else, a lot of people say different things. Okay.
Hmm.
But you just have to focus what you want, what you are
Hmm.
confident with. Okay.
Okay.
My mother is always upset with me. I'm sorry, I'm
Hmm.
adding some personal
No
anecdote,
issues, but
but
even I have
my mother
also
is so
faced
upset.
this.
Yeah,
Hmm.
my mother is so upset with me that why 24/7 you have to learn something. Why you want to? You have a
That's true.
stable
That's the
job, getting
negative.
salary. Why don't you go and enjoy life and all? Even my fiance is very upset, but that's a different thing, right? Because she wants maybe some more time from me. That's totally fine. But my mother is like very upset. She wants me to enjoy and all, which I do, which I do. But I don't enjoy that as much as she wants me to. I spend at least 5 to 6 to 10 hours every week on my upskilling, learning, and all those things. So they are not saying wrong thing to insult you or something. They might have a good intention. They might want to see you in government job and all. And one advice, all those who are here or listening, maybe listen to me later on. Please don't quit job, yeah.
Hmm.
If you're planning something, even if you're planning business, you must have realized, Abhishek, right? I see a
Yes.
lot of people, those who are into maternity and all, that's a different ballgame. Obviously, it has to be respected, and I think IT industry respect that. So, but a lot of people, those who are just in enjoyment, like I want to start a business and I'll quit my job and all those things, and then again they realize because see,
Hmm.
IT is one of the industry now where your salary
Hmm.
progress every year.
That's
So
true.
you'll not be in hungry mode ever if you're in IT.
Totally agree.
You
Yeah.
agree, right? So I think we should avoid doing that, but that's totally fine. Whatever happened happened. Now just focus on your
Hmm.
skill set, enhancing your skill set. Any piece
Okay.
of advice would you give to those who are
Uh,
watching
okay, so those who are
with your
watching
experience?
this, okay, sure. So always guys always had a plan B. Okay, so because I have seen most of the folks, they will try to say this thing. You have to focus on one thing at a single time, guys. Everybody life is generally different. Everybody struggles is quite different. Don't you try to put all the eggs in a single basket, because if the polythene is not, you know uh, so lethargic or synthetic, your plan wouldn't be work out. So it's always good to have a plan B, because it will somehow not it will not gonna create the external pressure on your mind. So
Mhm.
it's always been a good one.
So you feel stressed?
Somehow,
How your
because
personal life you do?
my personal
Okay.
life and professional life is not at all good. I've lost my friends. I have lost my uh, because the day I went for the
Why you think
preparation
you
of my.
lost it? Is it like you feel ashamed or something?
Yeah, I feel ashamed because whenever
Don't have to.
I
Okay.
meet my corporate friends, they told that they are doing XYZ, they had a good CTC, they are enjoy their life, and I had this burden in
Mm.
my mind that I'll currently sitting at my home. My father and mom is not at all happy with me. Very soon I was about to get
Mm.
married also, so because I have attained the age
Yeah,
of
that makes
2027. So I'll take up the responsibility. Very at a very younger age, I'm feel myself into the face of burden one, stacking with a same an
mm.
open every time I have to open the laptop with a 9 morning with a have to doing the colding meaning to the recruiters, facing a lot of
Acha,
rejection.
if I
Even I'm
ask you,
yeah.
if I ask you,
Yes.
let's say, are you able to imagine yourself again getting into the industry and being consistent, keep on upskilling? Do you imagine?
Yeah,
Because
I'm
that's very important. Daydreaming is very important. You must dream.
Yeah, I'll do this thing every morning. I guess you might came across this terminology called manifestation. I'll use enroll my. I basically see myself that I'm currently working as a .NET developer in a big giant. At least it's my dream
Okay.
that I
Huh.
want to work for Big Four
Huh.
like KPMG,
Great.
EY.
Huh.
Because
And
earlier, I was genuinely fortunate enough because as a fresher, I've cracked the product-based company where the YouTuber
mm,
are still promoting their code. So it somehow,
mm.
uh, you know, uh, increase my or enhance my confidence level. So I
Hmm.
had this thing, but that gap somehow create my negative aura. Otherwise, I will, I had this confidence that I can easily create a,
So
easily
how often do you feel so low? Is it like happening every day, or it's like you don't look at anything except preparation? Be honest here.
Okay, so the negative aura which I had in my mind, just watching all those, I guess my either the resume is not, reaching us to the recruiter because day before yesterday, I've applied in the multi-gen company called Honeywell. I guess you might have
Yeah,
come
I know.
across this
I
word.
know. Yeah, yeah.
Honeywell. So I'll remember those rejection line from the HR like thanks for your interest. Unfortunately, we are not able to proceed your candidate further. So these line are subconsciously fit in my mind. Na? Whenever
Mhm.
I'd apply, bro, whether this MNC will gonna, whether I got a
No,
call.
I see the pain actually. Personally as well. When I told you, na, like for 2.5 months, I was constantly searching and I was not able to. But that was a different ballgame because I was not able to clear those rounds. And one of my friend, got stuck. But as I said, like after 18 months, he got it. So it takes time. At
Mhm.
times, you might be see everything dark. You feel like future is dark and everything. But the best part is that you don't see like that. You
Yeah.
also imagine that you are doing something in a big company in coming days, right?
Hmm.
So be with that mindset. Don't fall into this trap that my friend is doing this, that, and all. Please don't do that. Avoid it and interact with your friends. Yeah, don't feel ashamed. I mean, today, let's say, I'll tell you a very interesting thing. I'm first of all coming from a tier tier three kind of college. Okay, and
Hmm.
not to brag, I can tell you, my career has got much better than those who might be coming from NITs and all. Because,
That's true. You are
after
genuine.
some
Yeah.
time, it doesn't matter, yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
see, they can do max to max DSA good, right? I'll do it
Hmm.
better than them. I have a confidence. It's a, it's very close to manifestation. What
Hmm.
I think is like, whatever is to come, you know, whatever.
Hmm.
Even if let's say there's only one job out there, I
Hmm.
will give my best to get it. Even if I don't, then there are
Hmm.
different things. It will open the door for me. So
True.
preparation and walking that rasta is very
Hmm.
important. So I'm glad that you're very confident. You don't feel ashamed. You don't have to feel ashamed. And first of all, please don't close yourself in a single door and don't look at anywhere. Keep on preparing. Interact with people, yeah. On LinkedIn, as you reach out to me, right? If let's say you feel ashamed of talking to your friends, if
Hmm.
they are not, see, they are not friends if they are insulting you. If they are insulting you with the right intent, that's a different thing.
Hmm.
But if they
That's
are
true.
making you feel bad, then they are not friends. You don't have to reach out to them. But those who have nice intention, they want to help you out, I think you should reach out. You should constantly reach out to them.
Actually,
Okay.
Shivam, bro, before reaching out to you, I have, pinged around 154 people on the LinkedIn.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
42 have give the referral. Three of them are genuinely reach out for the help. So this
Mhm.
is the level of toxicity I have seen from the LinkedIn professional platform. So,
Yes. So
it's
that's
also,
where that's exactly what I was saying. In yesterday lives, if you go through, I have openly said I have never relied even for 5% appraisal
hmm,
because I know my potential. A manager or HR will not decide my career or life. I know what
that's
I'm capable of. I know what I can do. If not in this company, in somewhere else. So don't degrade yourself in your mind, first of all. First of all, you have to be like, that's totally fine. So don't look at it like 90% of people didn't reply. Look at it like
hmm,
10% good people are there who replied to me.
10%.
So you have to constantly go into positive things. I'll maybe I'll reach out to you personally and tell you how pathetic situation I already have gone through in last 2 years. you know but when I come to office, I'm 100% professional. The moment I leave,
That's
I look at other things which is going on. So like
hmm,
that, you have to you to my mind, your routine should be like you're logging at 10 o'clock and
hmm,
taking a lunch break, tea break, chai sutta, whatever. Then at 6:30 you will be logging off, and then
hmm,
after that time, this is the time when you're creating project and all. After that, take a break of half an hour or maybe 1 hour, then start going
hmm.
through those interview question and answer.
Okay.
That should be your routine for next 3 months. I can assure you, you will get it. 100% you'll get it. And I'll have a live session with you after 3 months where I'll see you, with a smiling face and a good offer letter.
Okay, sure. Buddy,
If you
one
want to say
last
anything, please
question.
go ahead. Haha.
Okay, one last question. Okay, I'll remember the days of Stack Overflow. Right now, people are using ChatGPT,
GPT.
Cursor,
Yeah.
Gemini, Perplexity.ai. So, just want to ask your honest opinion. Right now, the debugging in a code is easier, or it somehow, although Copilot also give you the few suggestion. So comparatively with the days of Stack Overflow, with the current scenario in the
Mhm.
field of AI, the debugging in the process of code is comparatively easier, or AI somehow giving you the good hints if you are a beginner level, or it somehow create a
If I
blunder
were to
issue.
give you my if I were to give you my honest suggestion
Mhm.
or honest answer on this, when it comes to industry standard,
Mhm.
I'm not talking about the kind of project we create our own for learning and all. on industry level it struggles. So there are so many instances where because of AI it took more time than it should, but there are definitely times when it has reduced our workload. So both the case, but majority is it is making us spend more time than saving our time. So use AI very wisely, use it as uh, to use AI properly na, you have to have a good understanding,
of
very good
basics.
understanding of things. And please
Okay.
be positive. Yeah, I really don't like you thinking anything negative. Please don't avoid meeting with your friends. Go out, yeah, live a normal life. Okay, that's totally fine. You didn't got laid off or something. You decided
That's
something to do in your life, and that's totally fine. Happens. And I'm glad that you had the courage to take the next step, and again you want to
okay.
come back. But as I said, you morning 10 to 6:30 only project. After that take a break, then again start preparing for interview question answer. I'm telling you, I'm not bragging. I used to prepare when those 2.5 months which I referred now. I used to study for like 14-15 hours.
Okay. Okay.
So don't I mean there's a saying in English now that don't stop unless you're there. So this is your
Yeah.
time when you keep on pushing yourself. Once you reach there, take a chill pill for some time.
Okay.
So next
Okay.
3 months routine,
Mhm.
please reiterate by yourself what is going to be your routine.
Okay. Okay. Okay, buddy, just want to ask you one. Let's suppose when we are learning a new tech stack, let's suppose when we are learning Angular, let's suppose for front end. So one thought, I mean, the area where I'm stucking about while learning into the new technology. Let's suppose Angular in YouTube or XYZ courses has 140 videos.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing, whether I need to complete 140 videos, after that I'll make the projects, or how much generally Angular or any specific technology is quite enough to work on a project. Rest of the things we can, use an AI or Google it on. So this is my concern.
Hi, Yuvraj. Good afternoon. Yes. So, in order to, I mean, this is a dilemma everyone faces. So, what I would suggest now that when you're creating a project, okay,
Mhm.
wherever you are stuck, go and then only you watch the video. Let's say you want to create a, first of all, you start going through the question answer, interview question experience. Okay.
Okay.
So, if let's say a question is like how component interaction works in Angular, go to the YouTube tutorial, whichever teacher you think is good. I think Shiv sir is really good from Questpond. Then, what are the points he has used now? Go to the individual video and understand that concept and apply immediately in your project. Because implementation is the key, bro. No matter you're talking about 150, even if you go through 500 videos now, it doesn't matter unless you have practiced it. Because when you practice now, you'll be very confidently answering the follow-up question, because you have to
Oh,
understand you have a slight you know they'll have an impression, you know we are human beings, right? So they'll have a some preconceived notion that okay, this guy is out of industry for so long, will he able to manage those production issue and all. So in order to fight that, acha, one suggestion everyone here I will give: once you're done with the project is ready, you have deployed on the Git. Now ask GPT to mess up with your code, create some bugs, and fix it on
okay.
your own.
Okay.
These things are gonna definitely gonna help you. And I think so that you'll have a lot of answers, you know in an interview, that how you fix this work, that work.
Mhm.
Yeah. What else you want to
So
discuss?
Uh, I mean, while I'm learning C sharp, up to OOPS concept is enough, or should I go with delegate C sharp, generics, or the advanced or the latest features of C sharp as well? Or up to OOPS concept
I
is
would
enough for
say
both?
C sharp is end to end is important, but
Mhm.
don't stop if you, let's say, if you're 50% you have reached. Okay, then continue with the YouTube tutorial or whatever. I would suggest use Could Venkat sir's YouTube C sharp.
Goodwin,
You search on YouTube.
okay,
Yeah,
YouTube channel as
he's
well.
amazing. Your C sharp will be crystal clear. Any interview you will be able to clear. And especially I'm saying because you have a gap now, so all the
Mm.
things he will make you, memorize like anything very very fast.
Okay, okay,
And create web APIs. First do these three things for next 90 days, and then if something doesn't work, then we'll get into microservices as well. So I'll plan that later for you. But I
okay,
think
okay,
next 3 months, if you follow this structure, I think you'll start clearing interviews. But
okay,
avoid sitting for interview immediately. You know,
okay.
wait
Sure.
for a month or two. That
Okay.
is important.
SQL queries are
Anything
important in
else?
interviews.
Very,
SQL
very
queries.
important. Very important. Very important. In-hand queries, yeah, very important. Try to write those queries which involves all the skills of SQL. Try to write queries of CTE,
Okay.
second, third, highest salary, and all those things.
Okay, okay, okay.
If you're done, shall we move? Yuvraj is also waiting.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Shubham
Thank,
bhai. Thank you so much for
thank you,
taking
thank you.
few minutes from your
Oh,
busy
I'm so glad I got the chance to interact with you. Thank you.
schedule. Okay, thank you so much. Have a
You can
nice
drop.
day.
Same to you. Same to you. Yeah. Hi, Yuvraj. How are you?
Fine, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, how are you doing?
Fine, sir. Well,
Okay, Yuvraj. So how much experience you have, Yuvraj? Total?
sir, I have 1.9. April, I
1.9.
get overall 2 year.
Mm-hmm. So you're planning something or what's going on in your career? Like if you can briefly tell us.
काम कर रहा हूँ अभी वो वहाँ पे कोई टीम लीड ऐसा कुछ नहीं है एक मैनेजर है ऊपर से टास्क असाइन होता है हमें एक
Mhm.
ट्रेडिंग ऐप
Yuvraj,
हम पूरा देख रहे हैं सर
If you don't mind, I mean, we have people from different states. If you're comfortable, can you continue in English?
यस यस सर सर
Yeah.
वेयर आई एम website like trading website. So
Mm-hmm.
I am working on that on daily basis, but there is no manager like who review my code and all these things
Okay.
who find bugs. And I means
What's the size of
I
team?
think I sir 15.
15. Only 15.
Yes, yes sir.
So you working as an individual contributor or you working under some team lead or someone?
Sir individual.
Individually. Okay.
Yes sir.
Okay. So what you're facing actually currently? The difficulty?
Sir, I want to switch because I want to switch 2 years maximum in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to switch, but
Okay.
in market whenever I see there is a lot of things like AI, Azure, these things. I have
Mm-hmm.
started learning Azure from Sir. I have taken a recording training session also.
Wonderful.
So
Wonderful.
I am
So
little bit confused like from
Yuvraj,
where I
Yuvraj,
start.
Yuvraj,
Yes,
UV bhai, I'm really sorry. Actually, we are jumping. So, in the interest of understanding everyone, can you start with like what are the key areas, skill set you have, uh, and where you are
sir.
upgrading yourself? So, mhm. Go ahead. Yuvraj, you are
Not
breaking.
so much.
Yuvraj, can you check your connection and come back? Actually, your voice is breaking a lot. So, yeah. Hi, Sundar. Hello.
Hi Shubham sir, how
Am I
are
audible?
you?
Hi, Sundar. How are you? Good, bro. Thank you
Uh,
very much for joining. How much experience you have?
Thank you.
Can you briefly
I have
introduce yourself?
around uh, I have around 4 years of experience in IT, but I only working.
Mm-hmm.
I have only 6 month experience in the .NET actually.
Mm-hmm.
I was working in some. I won't mention the company actually.
No, no, don't,
Okay,
please. Huh?
I was in a bench period for too long time. Didn't get any project. I was in a
Okay.
buffer project actually.
Sundar, your voice is coming from very distance. Can you please use earphone or something? Hello. And meanwhile, others, if somebody wants to join the stream, please go ahead. Mm-hmm. Sundar, you there?
I will connect with AirPods. AirPods.
Okay. Okay. Do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, Sundar. Acha, meanwhile, anyone who is going to join,
Hi
please start with
Shiva.
your introduction. Yeah. Hi, Sundar.
Hi Shiva. Is my audible right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah. 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 Better.
Okay.
Please continue.
Uh, I have mainly I will be working in knowledge and more on the .NET core, web API,
Mm-hmm.
and SQL Server.
Mm-hmm.
These two parts
Mm-hmm.
only I don't have knowledge and C sharp, all those things. But after that, while going to the interview, they mainly asking Azure. So I started learning the Azure related things like Azure Web Apps, Azure Store.
App services. How much total experience you have?
But staying in a single
I'm
company
really
only.
sorry, Sundar. Again, you were breaking. Can you come again? How much experience do you have?
Uh, 4 years.
4 years. Okay, okay.
Hello.
Then though you have to go into depth, unfortunately, since you are,
Okay.
kind of getting into senior field. So you don't
Okay.
just need only C sharp or APIs. You must have a good understanding of Azure as well. Then, do you use any front end,
Okay.
or do you enjoy working on a front end?
Uh, yeah. Before 1 year, I was started learning Angular. I
Uh-huh.
built some one or two project actually
Mm-hmm.
during that buffer time.
Okay. When
It's
you were
work
on
well.
bench.
Now I will be working in a different project actually. It was
Okay.
different tech actually. I
Okay.
done.
Okay.
I'm not comfortable with the tech, so I want to continue with the .NET actually.
Okay. So the thing is, you already
And one more
enjoy
thing
.NET.
is,
You have good understanding,
yes,
and currently you're
yes.
working or on like how it is.
Currently working with.
Fantastic, fantastic. So don't rush to switch. Okay, take your time.
Okay,
At least
okay,
plan 3 to 6 months prior to all this. Okay, start with C sharp.
okay,
If you're comfortable with C sharp, then get into MVC and Web API. Uh, and in the
okay,
process, try to create projects. Okay, so the sample project which I
okay,
created for Abhishek now, I'm going to share in the comment. Everyone who is planning
okay,
to upskill and
okay,
trying to justify. See, justification sometimes looks a wrong word, but it actually is not. You know, when you're justifying your
okay,
experience genuinely, even if let's say you don't have any experience
okay,
in Angular, but if you're justifying it genuinely, you might not have worked on industry standard, but if you have worked on personal level as well, that is actually sometimes more than enough. Okay, so don't try to fake it.
okay,
So the best part is that you start from here and take 3 to 6 months of time while you're preparing.
okay,
That's the only
okay.
suggestion. Don't
Because
jump immediately. Huh.
okay,
Go ahead.
okay, sure,
You want to
sure,
say
sure.
something? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What else?
During my interview, while giving the interview, I will be more.
Uh,
I was failed at the project exploration level also, at that level itself, because I don't have any
so
experience in a project,
can you
right?
genuinely tell me that, acha, you don't have an experience, so obviously you struggle.
Yes.
Okay. So that's where, the same suggestion which I gave to Abhishek, you must follow. Exactly the same thing.
Okay.
Create a project on your own,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
keep on upscaling it. Keep on scaling that project. I'll give you that 5 to 6 ideas which will cover almost everything.
Okay.
As I often say, e-commerce is a really good one because it has got a lot of things. So, which sector you are
Okay.
in? Like the field, would you say? The company does what? Don't take the name. Don't take the project name. But what
I
does
will be
it?
mainly looking in healthcare projects.
अरे यार तो हॉस्पिटल मैनेजमेंट इज इन so much in demand. That's great, na?
Okay.
So create a hospital management project.
Okay.
You'll be amazed how much it is in demand. You must have heard the company name Harman. Then
No, no sure.
okay, these comes under product one, and they have a
Okay.
lot of projects of similar background. All you need is like .NET, Angular, APIs, and all those things. So try using that,
Okay.
but justify on
Okay.
ground the kind of things you actually have worked.
Okay. Sure.
So when did you give
I
your last
started
interview?
before 2 weeks in
So
TCS.
Sundar, one thing now for sure,
Okay.
one benefit is that your experience is good, definitely, undoubtedly.
Okay.
4 to 5 is a bracket where company don't care much on budget because you'll be under 15-20, so they're totally okay. All you need is to clear the interview, and the only suggestion is don't rush that I want to clear within a month or two. Start on ground. I
Okay.
can assure you, if you add DSA also, no, I don't know about your package,
Okay.
and you don't have to mention, but at least you'll get 60 to 80% of
Yeah.
hikes if you do follow
Okay.
these steps
Sure. Sure. Okay. I
and
start
work on
already
your
started
communication.
doing that.
It's not bad. Uh-huh.
Okay. I am already started
Communication in the sense,
creating some uh,
mhm,
what
projects.
I I I was to finish. Okay. I already
You finish
started
your thought, then
creating
I'll.
some. Okay. I started creating small project like uh, e-commerce site, all those things. It will be
Uh-huh.
okay for created for the backend only. I didn't create in a front end. I am trying to create it
Mhm.
for the front end also. I will create
Mhm.
it in the meantime.
So when did you join this company?
Actually, I joined in 2022.
22. Acha, you are here for so long. Okay. Then
Yes.
you should start with a 6 months of roadmap where you will brush up
Okay.
completely end-to-end C sharp.
Okay.
You'll completely brush up web API, not through learning or
Okay.
reading, through creating projects.
Okay.
Okay, and whichever
Sure.
term, keyword, or let's say you're struggling with creating object and referring it or things like that, go and research. So create a project whenever you're stuck. Come back, watch video, tutorials, interview question, whatever. And every week at least you should complete 3 to 5 coding as well. Start with very simple one. Start with string manipulation,
Okay.
then get into array and like that. So but only thing is don't rush. So after 6 months now you'll have a strong base, and when at that time you'll say like I've got
Okay.
4.5 years of experience and I've worked on these things. And when they'll ask you to
Okay.
explain project, interview thing, everything will be very smooth. And as I said, maybe 100% hike also is possible because 4 to 6 years is a
Okay.
one of the best brand. This experience itself is in a brand that people want to hire people of this level because they have good understanding of how project works, good understanding on tech stack. And now the only thing company needs to do is to align you at the right project and get best out of you. And communication is the key, Sundar. So please do, work on it. Anything else? I think Sundar is lost. If anybody want to join, please do. I've shared the link. Yuvraj, you can try. So yeah, friends, you see how difficult at times life gets. when you, let's say, don't have project, or you don't have job. Abhishek is a very genuine guy. He's struggling, and when we are in job, we often cry about working hour, lot of work. Those who don't have, they are the one, understand the importance of it. So, only suggestion or request for all of you: whenever you get a chance to refer someone, don't hesitate, or don't be jealous or something. Giving opportunity will bring more opportunity to you as well. That's the only thing I must say. And Abhishek, you definitely gonna get your life sorted very soon. I hope you follow that structure which I personally have followed, and I think you'll be sorted. So yeah, guys, if there's nothing else, shall we conclude this session? So I don't see Abhishek joining the link. We will try to connect later on. Okay. Thank you very much for joining in.